Hi there, welcome to Personal Plural Pronouns Part 3. Hi there, I'm Ed Anguish from Speak English with Ed, where we're trying to help you pass your English speaking tests for CELT. So, if you're trying to pass your tests, you're in the right place. And today we're speaking about plural pronouns. Now, this is video 3 of a 3-part video series where in the first video we looked at first person singular pronouns. In the second video we looked at second and third person singular pronouns. And today in this third video we're looking at plural pronouns. So, to recap on what we've done already, and if you haven't seen those 2 videos, then I suggest that you watch them first. And there's a link at the top of the page where you can go and watch them first, because in there's the background of all the information that you need to know before you get to this stage. So, after you've been and watched them, come back and watch this one. So we're going to get in now and just have a recap of what we've already done. Now we started to build a sheet and we put all the pronouns in that we've learned already up to now. First person in the subject of the sentence. First person was singular. First person singular was I. And in the object position of the sentence, it was me. I and me for first person, and you and you, subject and object, both of them were you, which we thought was nice and simple, for second person pronouns. And in the third person pronouns, well, that got a little bit more difficult because we'd got female and male that were different, and so was objects. So for female singular pronouns in the subject position, we used she, and in the object position, we used her. For males, in the subject position of the sentence, we used he, and in the object position, we used him. And for objects, things, we used it, both in the subject and in the object position. So today we're going to move on to the next step and we're going to look at plural pronouns. Now we're going to look at, first of all, plural first person pronouns. Now first person is the speaker. And because this is plural, then it's the speaker that we're talking about. The speaker is talking about himself and somebody else that is or was with him. Now, I say is or was because the speaker is not always part of the conversation or is not always present during the conversation. So, once the other person has been identified, so the speaker at some point would say, myself and John, or John and I, would let you know that John is the other person. And after that, he would refer to him as we. So he would say things like, we like ice cream, referring to himself and John. So he's got plural there. The plural pronoun is we. We like ice cream. Now that is the plural pronoun in a subject position because they're the ones that are doing the liking. They like the ice cream. So if we turn that round with the pronoun in the object position, we use us. In this sentence, the dog came to us. Still referring to John and the speaker, John and I. The dog came to us. So we can put we and us into our list now. So we start off with the plurals with we and us. First person plural pronouns we and us. The singular ones were I and me. So we move on and we go on to second person plural pronouns now. As we remember from last time, the listener is the person who is being spoken to, and the second person in this conversation, the speaker is the first person, the listener is the second person, and because the plural, we're talking about the speaker and somebody else. The speaker is with somebody else. Now, not necessarily at the moment. We could be talking about a listener with someone else from last week, or last month, or yesterday, or this morning, but not necessarily with the listener at the moment. So, again, this is going to be really simple. We're going to follow the same principles that we had with the listener as a single person. So this is going to be dead simple because, again, the pronouns for both cases are you. You like ice cream. The dog came to you. This has got the same pronoun, you, in both positions. In both subject and object positions, it's you. So, as I say, that's simple. So we can put those in the sheet now. Put you and you straight into the sheet, and we've only got third person to go. So this is going to be a little bit shorter video, I think. So let's have a look. For third person, now we're talking about someone who's not part of the conversation. It's not the speaker and it's not the listener. It's somebody else that they're speaking about, somebody that's not present, right? So here you would say, once you've established who you're speaking to, of course, you always establish with the noun and the name of the person before you start using pronouns. And in this case, you would say, they like ice cream. It's they like ice cream. Third person. Subject, position, and the subject of the sentence. Third person, it's they. Third person, plural, subjects, pronoun is they. Now, if you turn that and you put them into the object position, they'll say, you could say, I'll take some home to them. I'll take some home to them. Them is the pronoun. Third person, plural, in the object position is them. So the whole sentence there would be, say, you'd mention who they are first, so you'd get Mary and John, they like ice cream. I'll take some home to them. So you've only mentioned Mary and John once, and then you use they and them in the pronoun positions for them. So them is the third person plural object pronoun. Also, a point noticing is that they and them apply to both female and male. So it applied to both female and male. So it could have been two female people that you're talking about, or two male people that you're talking about. You still refer to them as they and them. So we can put that into our sheet now. And now we can talk about third person plural pronouns as objects. The object is in the third person position. We're talking about it. It obviously can't be part of the conversation. So we're talking about it. And what we say is just the same. They are green. Once you've established what they are, it could be apples. You could say, oh, the apples, they are green. Right? And this is the subject pronoun, third position, plural objects and things it's in an object position, and it's an object or thing, whatever you want to call it, an object or a thing. And you could say, I don't like them. I don't like them. So you're still using they and them in both object and subject positions of the sentence. It's still they and them that you're using. And that's the last one. So we can put they and them into our sentence now, and you can also say that they're used for male and female and objects. They and them, you refer to they're the pronouns for male, female and objects. So the only real complicated one is the she, he and it and her, him and it for third person singular pronouns. That's the only really complicated one. So that's all you need to do for your exam, is remember to use these in the right place. So you need to practice and use these in the right place. So as I said, practice makes perfect. I want you to keep on practicing. Now, don't forget to go and check the quiz. There's a new quiz for this this video as well. So there's 3 quizzes that you need to check out. The links are below, underneath the videos, in all the videos that we've got the link to the quiz. So make sure that you check it out. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And to make sure that you get notified next time we release a video, we're trying to release 2 a week at the moment. If we release another one, then YouTube will let you know if you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. That way YouTube will tell you when we've got a new one out. So until then, I'm going to say, please stay safe, look after yourself, and practice. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Bye.